there is definitely what appears to be body parts protruding from the water.
We're following breaking news out of Okmulgee. Multiple human remains have been found in the Deep Fork River, located not far from where 4 Okmulgee men have been missing since Sunday. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rick Marinon. Shay and Sarah both have the night off. Okmulgee Police Chief Joe Prentice held a news conference just minutes ago and updated us on the gruesome discovery made in a river while searching for these 4 men who disappeared earlier this week. Now, we do want to be clear. The search for these men is not over. It's not even suspended. On your screen now is a map of where the bodies were found in relation to the city of Okmulgee. This is in rural Okmulgee County, southwest of town, almost closer to the community of Schulter. We have team coverage for you both at the Okmulgee Police Headquarters and at the scene where it appears the body parts are visible from the water. We begin with Fox 23's Abigail Dye, who spoke with the police chief about the discovery. She's live at the department now.
Rick, it was just within the past hour that the police chief told us about this discovery. And of course, it's a really big one. It's been a really long week here for the police working this case. And like you said, just to reiterate, these remains have not been identified. But the police chief did say it seems like these remains do belong to more than one person. And they haven't identified these remains. Like I said, they haven't even pulled them out of the river where they were spotted at this point. But of course, everyone's worry at this point and everyone's speculation is that it very well may be one of these 4 men who have been missing from Okmulgee that we told you about all week. We'll put those men on the screen right now for you to see. It is Mark and Billy Chastain, Alex Stevens, and Mike Sparks. All 4 of these men haven't been seen or heard from since Sunday. Police and the families have been searching for the men all week. Now, we have had a few sightings, and those have been reported, but there has been no concrete developments in this case, of course, until today. Okmulgee Police Chief Joe Prentice says they went ahead and notified the families of the missing once these remains were spotted.
Multiple agencies are responding and will work to begin the recovery process. This process will take time, and currently we have more questions than answers. The families of Mark Chastain, Billy Chastain, Mike Sparks, and Alex Stevens have been notified of the discovery. At this time, we cannot make an identification, but out of respect, we let the families know before it was officially announced. If it turns out that these 4 missing men are the remains in the river, then the focus of our investigation will shift from finding them to what happened to them. If it is determined it is not them, then we will have a separate investigation.
Now, police are working to identify those remains right now. We have been told that OSBI is now on this case. They're working with the medical examiner, the district attorney, and a dive team to try and pull the remains out of the river at this point to identify them. And multiple agencies are working this case. This is a huge development at this time for police, but like you heard the chief just say, they are not suspending the search for these 4 men. Most of their manpower will be focused on trying to recover and identify these remains at this point, but the search for these 4 men is still considered active at this time. Live covering news that matters, I'm Abigail Dye, Fox 23 News.